I.Eat.Games, yeah.
Hey Vault Hunters, Mark here, and we are working on General Traunt. And right in front of us, that is our secret safe room. Well, it's not really a secret, but it's the first room you jump into. All right, let's get started here with some tips. His first health bar is a shield. So we're going to use a shock or a blue weapon to take that down. You can see what I used here. I actually used the Zappy Damned Zuka, and it worked pretty well. It's not a legendary, but the splash damage with shock, I think, worked quite well for this fight. His second health bar is red. I use whatever weapon you want to use, but we're going to aim for that generator on his shoulder. He hates being hit there. And also you can get some criticals from headshots, and I think also some confusion. When you hit him, just like his little brother, I think it confuses him, and sometimes he will kind of like walk around dazed. He uses shock and corrosive stuff, so if you have any resistance gear for that, that's great. We're going to try and use that first room for cover, and also mistakes happen. Sometimes I make mistakes in this and I will point things out to you, and if I'm missing something, if there's something important you think folks should know, just leave a comment down below. That would be really great. So let's get started. You can see right off the bat, right hand is a shock weapon. His left hand is corrosive. That corrosive weapon, he loves to use it, and he loves to leave pools of corrosive goo all over. So we've got to be careful with that. So you can see my rocket launcher is pretty rad, and it's working pretty great. I'm ducking in and out, sliding in and out, and using these walls for cover. You can see when he throws that shock weapon down, he is going to shoot a bunch of energy balls at you, but hiding behind these walls really helps. Now you can go around the arena, but when he does things like this, you can see he's firing that energy ball. That energy ball is going to fly all the way around the arena. You can see it coming up, and it's going to go down there. If we stick into this room here, if we're back here, we avoid all that, which is super helpful. So each time you shoot, we're going to be shooting for that generator on his shoulder. Now you can see here comes some ads. The ads I kind of ignored for the most part. You may want to keep them around. I kept them around as second chance tokens, but this room is getting a little crowded. I'm going to jump out of here. So one of the things you can do, if they actually come into that room, just run out real quick, try to draw their fire, but you got to be really careful because, man, they hit hard, and there's a lot going on in this room, especially if he's been in here for a while. You're going to see goos of corrosiveness and other things, so you want to get back into the safe room as soon as possible. You might be able to find like a little spot here and there like this to sort of hide and maybe get some pot shots in, but for the most part, I like to hello General. Let's go back to the safe room. First I want to revive old Charlie here, but you got to make it fast. You got to jump in and out, and you can see the pools of corrosiveness. They kind of stay for a little while. So look at it. We already, just in this little area, there are 3 pools of corrosive goo. So hanging out back here is great. Oh, by the way, when he shoots this up, he's just gonna, those things are gonna start spewing out corrosive goo all over the place. And hiding back here it's just kind of your best bet. Now, again, be sure you focus as much as you can on that generator on his shoulder and his head. You can kind of go back and forth. The great thing about using a rocket launcher, the splash damage will kind of hit both. So, and even better if you have a shock weapon. So I'm going back and forth, back and forth. I actually ran out of rockets, so that's kind of why I'm using this weapon. But this weapon works pretty well, or at least well enough. I'm getting rid of those ads as soon as possible. But if you look up, his shield is now gone. So feel free to use whatever works for you. His health will go down fairly quickly here. Now, when he raises his hand up like that, that means another corrosive goo attack is coming. Just duck behind the wall and cover yourself, and then there we go. His health goes down fairly quickly. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video, and good luck.
He is dead. Also, I wonder how I would process this soft serve.
That pass'll lead straight to the vault. That's where I hit the key. Don't worry, I'll stand guard outside the machine and keep the other keys safe. Now get your heroic kista moving. We got a universe to save.